बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। प्यारे बच्चों, आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे ट्रिग्नोमेट्री ऑफ यूनिट सर्कल। यूनिट सर्कल वो सर्कल हो गया जिसका रेडियस 1 यूनिट होगा। तो यूनिट सर्कल पे के लिए लेते हैं कोई पॉइंट पी ए बी। इस यूनिट सर्कल पे सपोज ये जो पी ओ ए जो एंगल बनता है, सपोज ये थीटा है, तो डैट मीन्स एंगल पी ओ ए थीटा है, थीटा रेडियंस है। तो हम जानना चाहेंगे व्हाट विल बी द कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ पॉइंट ए पी। सबसे पहले इफ वी टेक द ट्रायंगल पी ओ एल, then we have base OL by OP, base by hypotenuse, that will be equal to cosine of theta. So we can say A by OP is cosine theta, but OP is 1 unit, 1. So A will be equal to A by 1, or A will be equal to cos theta. So A coordinate of this point is cos theta. Similarly, B by OP will be sine theta. So B coordinate will be sine theta. So given any point subtending the angle theta, then on this circle, then the coordinates of point will be cos theta sin theta. मतलब अगर यहाँ पे कोई पॉइंट, सपोज ए पॉइंट, यहाँ पे एंगल 0 होगा, तो इसका होना चाहिए था cos 0 sin 0, लेकिन इसका है 1 0। तो यूँ हम कह सकते हैं cos 0 1 होगा और sin 0 0 होगा। तो जो भी अब पॉइंट यूनिट सर्कल पे होगा उसके कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्या होंगे? एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट होगा cos थीटा, वाई कोऑर्डिनेट होगा sin थीटा, where theta is the angle which that point, which radius line at that point makes with the x axis. तो मतलब हो गया, सपोज लीजिए ये वाला बी पॉइंट है, यहाँ पे जो एंगल जो इस एक्स एक्सिस के साथ पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन की वो 90 है, so theta is 90. So the coordinates of this point actually will be cos 90 sin 90, but the coordinates here are 0 1. It means that cos 90 is 0, sin 90 is 1. Similarly, coordinates of this point should be cos pi sin pi, but cos pi, that means cos pi is -1, but sin pi will be 0. Similarly, this point will make 3 pi by 2, 270 degrees. From here to here, it will be 90, 90, 90, 3 pi by 2, 3 times pi by 2. So, 270. So, cos 3 pi by 2 is 0, sin 3 pi by 2 is -1. Again, from here to your complete circle, 2 pi. So, cos 2 pi is 1, sin 2 pi is 0. So, that means from the unit circle, we can get this much information. Again, we can see that OL square plus PL square equals OP square. So, on any point, for any point P on unit circle, OL square plus PL square will be equal to OP square. But what was OL? It was x coordinate cos theta, and this was sin theta. So we can say cos square theta plus sin square theta is OP square, that was 1. So this is property of the unit circle. Cos square plus sin square for any value of theta will be 1. So this is the famous trigonometrical identity, well known to you. Now also we can see that on the unit circle cos, why the cos theta is 0? Now if we check the coordinates of point B and C, so we can see that x coordinate is 0. So x coordinate is 0 when theta is pi by 2, and also at 3 pi by 2. Similarly, if we add 2 pi to this, we get 5 pi by 2. Then we add again we add pi to this, it will be 7 pi by 2. Again one more pi, so it will be 9. So we can say that cos theta is 0. Cos theta is 0 at theta equals pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, and so on. In short, we can say theta is 0 at odd multiple of pi by 2. Similarly, if we check the x coordinate, it will be 0 when theta is 0. That means so y coordinate will be 0 when theta is 0. That means sin theta is 0 when theta is 0 pi 2 pi. So we can say that sin theta is 0 when theta is n pi. Now other trigonometrical functions can be defined as sec theta equal to 1 by cos, cosec equal to 1 by sin, tan equals 1 by sin by cos, and so on. We can define these functions But we have to remember that sec theta only exists when cos theta is not 0. That means theta should not have these values. Otherwise, sec cannot be defined. Cosec theta exists for any value of theta except for those values when theta is n pi, because in that case the denominator will be what we can say, it will be 0 and function will not be defined. So we can say domain of this cosec theta is all real values except n pi. Similarly, domain of sec theta is all real values except odd multiple of pi by 2. Further, on a unit circle, we can define cos minus theta. Cos minus theta is same as cos theta, and sin minus theta is same minus times sin theta. This is because if we take minus theta, then compare the x coordinate. X coordinate does not change. It will be the same as OL in this case and also in this case. That means the cos of theta or cos of minus theta are same. But y coordinates are opposite. If this is PL, LP dash will be minus times PL. So we can say that sine of minus theta is minus times sine theta. Further, we observe that this OL line, that is cos theta or x coordinate, has a maximum value 1 and the minimum value minus 1. And that means cos theta always lies between plus 1 and minus 1. While as the vertical line, this vertical line has a maximum value 1 and minimum value minus 1. So we can say that sine theta will lie between plus 1 and minus 1. Further, we can observe these are the values of cosine. In first quadrant, both cos and sine are positive, but in the second quadrant, cos is negative and sine is positive. Same is the case in third, both cos and sine are negative. Similarly, we can observe other things. Now remember, since tan theta is coefficient of cos and sine and minus is plus, that means tan will be positive in third quadrant. From the unit circle, we can also see some more properties, that trigonometrical function of any value of x, when 2n pi is added or 2 pi is added many times, then the trigonometrical value does not change. For example, cos theta plus n times 2 pi or 2n pi is always cos theta. Or if we subtract n times 2 pi or minus 2n pi, we will always get theta. So theta, sine of theta plus 2n pi is same as sine theta. Sine of theta minus 2n pi is sine theta. Thank you.